All right, here, let's talk about a hot trend in traveling right now going on.
Yep.
Roseanne Kalosha is talking about solo travel, and it doesn't mean you're actually going alone, because it is on the rise, though, of 40%. So Roseanne joining us now to talk a little bit about this. So we're talking about going not necessarily with our own friends, but making new friends. Is that what it's all about?
Definitely. In the last, a study came out at the end of May that in the last 2 years, 40% of baby boomers have traveled by themselves, with an additional 20% getting ready to do it in the coming year. And that doesn't mean necessarily grab your backpack, go off hiking in the wilderness. You know, what it means is maybe go on a cruise, but book a single cabin. So you'll be making friends. Go on an escorted vacation, offer to share a room, stuff like that. So alone in a group is what I'm calling it.
Okay, I like that, because I mean, and some people will go alone, but it's also a great way for, even if you're not necessarily just singles, but people who want to experience something different.
Oh, absolutely. And one of the things I found most interesting is one of the tour operators I work with said that, you know, people want to go now. They don't want to wait. And so if that means going by themselves, then darn it, they're just going to do it.
So what are some of the tips you want to share with us to make sure you're making the most of a solo trip?
Yeah, it's, again, alone doesn't have to mean alone. You can be alone in a group. And actually, I actually think traveling on an escorted tour is probably the best of both worlds, or in a single cabin. Because if you want to be by yourself, great, you can be by yourself, but if you want to be with people, and like-minded people, if you think about it.
Okay.
So like, say, you know, you've booked a trip to Ireland, you're on a group, or you're with a group of people who also love Ireland and want to be in Ireland. I mean, sure, you're bound to find people that have common interests, but everybody's has the same idea to travel to the same place, so you're bound to make friends more easily that way.
Can you save money? Are there specials when you're a solo traveler?
There are. Again, river cruise ships, Amadeus Waterways was the first one, or AMA Waterways, excuse me, was the first one to have single cabins, or no single supplement. Used to be that you would have to pay extra, because if you think about it, you're splitting the cost of a hotel room between two people, and that's how they price out the trip. But if you are willing to be paired up with someone, you only have to pay the double rate. And then if they can't find someone same sex, same age range, you get the room all by yourself, and you don't have to pay that single supplement.
Oh, nice.
That's with Insight Vacations and also with Trafalgar Tours. Norwegian Cruise Line, they're really trendsetters in a lot of ways. They first started putting single cabins all around like this lounge area.
Oh,
so
that's
you have your own room, but you have the chance to meet and interact with people if you want to meet and interact with people.
When you're single and want to mingle.
Exactly. Or again, even just, you know, friends traveling together, but they don't necessarily want to be on top of each other. It's a great way to go. When I had my own agency and I was doing those trips to Ireland and Italy, I was pretty good at matching people up. There were some friendships that lasted out of my own personal twin share.
Love it.
Yeah, and it's a really great way to travel and a great way to meet people.
All right, well, that's apparently the trend these days, solo traveling. Roseanne, thank you so much. If you have any questions on your travel or looking for information, you can always contact Roseanne at Preferred Travel Services. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.